It is track maintenance day. We gotta fix a couple things out here. So here we go. Let's get dirty. Now we got a few boulders here that we got to move, some of these big boulders right here, but yeah, we'll just make it nice and smooth through here, kick you up. Hopefully we can get a couple to go at a time. It'd be cool, you know, to have two machines wide hitting that kicker. Got some issues with the little skid here. Track fell off yesterday while I was doing this. This is supposed to be in between. We were working her too hard and slid her right off the track. So now we gotta figure out how to get her back on with limited sources and supplies. What you kind of got to do here is there's a little plate right here. You take that off, unloosen it, let the grease come out, and it'll make that slide back, loosen it up so you can get this track back on. So we got the track back on now. We went to pump it back up with grease and get it back to going, and it's just not taking any grease. So we got to go get a grease zerk and new one so that it'll actually take the grease and get it all tensioned up for us and get back out working, digging, trenching, moving some dirt, moving some rock. We got the track back on. Here we go. Right there's kind of probably a better view. So what we did here is this, as you can tell right there, that fresh dirt right there that we just moved where the track came off on the skid, it went to the left right there. So just bring it down, just kind of get rid of that little notch, make it so two machines can go wide, and that way you can hit this, because I run into some people every now and then and they're not actually jumping this spot. So this is my favorite jump on the whole place. So if I have to slow up, I'm a little bummed because it's my favorite spot. The jump's pretty decent in size, it's not anything huge, but when you leave the ground right here, you know, you don't even leave the ground at the top, you leave the ground right here, and if you're moving at a fast pace. So it's really fun because you just kind of come up, you don't really see what you're gonna do, and then all of a sudden you're up in the air and you're coming down this big old long hill right here. So, and if you hit it just right, you land all the way down here, and it's a pretty smooth landing when you land about right here. So you can get that all set up, then you just go down here. Only problem is we're turning hard right at the beginning, so you gotta be ready to brake. Hard on the brakes. Sometimes you gotta take the second turn out versus the first one if you're going too fast and get too much air, but it's well worth it. we got the tri-oval part of it. So you go over there, hit that corner, round around, and then come back around and hit right here. Just come through right here. So trying to make the tri-oval a little bit smoother. I actually want it to be a little bit rough because it'll be funner that way, if you ask me, when people are bouncing around and whatnot. It'll also keep our speeds down, because if we're going too fast, we'll smash our heads on the ceiling. But this ought to be a fun little race with the tri-oval spot right here. A little bumpy, as you can tell. Well, maybe you can't tell very good, but still somewhat rough as far as the bumps go, but I think that'll make it interesting with the cars. Oh! Oh, jeez. Oh no! One fell off. Oh, you should have seen that PT just ran. That headlight's hanging off the brake. Dude, this is so fun. Roughly these ruts they were a solid 15 inches or so in some spots. Specifically, this spot was pretty bad, so getting that, cleaning a few rocks out of the way, but down the middle I like to have them because it makes it so if I got these big rocks in the middle, people don't want to cut corners, because some people want to come out right here and then come through and take that line, when really it should be taking this line. So purposely actually have some boulders here in the middle on the dividers for the double lane stuff, just so that can't cut across. I feel like a complete idiot, but there's about 2 pounds of dirt in my nose, my mouth, and my eyes. So got some goggles, got some headgear. Feel a little better off with the dust. The dust is just killer out here today.